Hi guys, and welcome back again to the VGC strategy channel, where we're busy laddering our Perish Trap team. So let's get to it and find our first opponent for the day. There we go. So hopefully we'll be fighting some more challenging teams, just so we can sort of try and play around it. I mean, even if we lose, the game should be a bit closer soon, so then we should get some exciting matches going. And I'm hoping I'll also get my beat up Whimsicott soon, because that will be a lot of fun as well. If I can get it set up, then it's pretty much a win most of the time. Okay, so we seem to have gotten to our first match of the day. And our opponent has Blaziken, Thunderous, Aegislash, and Gyarados. Okay, so it doesn't look like a great time to bring Scrafty, so we'll go with the Dugong again. And see how we go from there. So I'm guessing the Blaziken's Mega Life Orb Thunderous, something like that, but I mean that's a combination I've seen quite a lot recently, so I don't want to bring the Scrafty because of the Aegislash sort of forces my Gengar to protect. I mean, I guess I could protect with the Gengar and Shadow Ball the next turn, but if I lose a prediction game, then it's very dangerous. I mean, Perish Trap teams, if you make one or two mistakes, you're pretty much out, so you have to play very, very safely all the time. Okay, so he did end up going for Aegislash and Thunderous. What's he gonna go for though? Right, so gonna make a switch into Scrafty here, because he might call my Parry Song from Dugong and just double up into there. But now if the Scrafty gets hit first and eject buttons back into the Dugong, then the Aegislash will be in Blade form, so that's pretty cool. And it'll also tell us what kind of Thunderous the opponent has, so if he's got an offensive Thunderous, I should be safe Perish Songing with the Dugong. I mean, he's brought these two for a reason, so now I'll pretty much see why he brought them and what his plan is against me. Okay, so it looks like hasn't got Taunt, so yeah, so that looks like a Life Orb variant, so I'll bring in the Dugong. Okay, right, so now we can go Perish Song and Shadow Ball. I'm hoping that this Dugong's not going to take too much pain from the Thunderous, but it should survive, but we'll see. Okay, so at least I called that right. Now if my Thunderous doesn't die, I'd say I'm in pretty good shape. Sorry, if my Dugong doesn't die. Okay, so this is good. Ooh, that was close. Wow, okay. What's he got next? Oh god, Blaziken. Right. Okay, so I really need to get my Trick Room up now, so I'm gonna switch in my Scrafty. I mean, I guess I could have double protected here as well, but then I make the switch later on more obvious. And he may try and protect the Gengar, the Blaziken. I don't know, I mean, yeah, I could have double protected, I suppose. But that makes the double switch on the turn after that very obvious, so he might predict it correctly, but not now. So we'll see what happens. Okay, so he does have the Mega Blaziken. Let's see what he goes for. Thunderbolt into... Okay, Scrafty should be able to take that. And low kick into my Gothtail. Nice, okay. So I'm gonna set up my Trick Room here. And fake out the... Yeah, I'm much more concerned about the Blaziken, so... Even though it's at -1, I pretty much know what the Thundurus is gonna do. It's gonna Thunderbolt something, so... If I leave the Blaziken open, it might flinch me with Rock Slide or something, and that's something I really don't want to happen. So. Okay. What have we got in the back? Wow, these are all pretty low. Let's see. I think I'm going to heal pulse. No, I'm just gonna protect this guy. And sacrifice the Gengar. I don't think he's much use anymore now. And if they do end up killing my Gengar, that means I can switch in my Dugong for free, which is what I'm kind of going for here. Okay, so they didn't actually go for him at all. Okay, so the nice thing is the Blaziken's super fast now, so I might be able to go Heal Pulse, Perish Song, depending on what they have next. Yeah, that might actually be able to KO. But if he just goes for a Hyper Voice, which he may well do, then I should be able to get this off, so let's see if that works out. Okay, so yeah, he didn't see that one coming, which is fair enough. I mean, would be a bit big predict to make. Okay, so now if I bring in my Gengar, Dugong, sorry. Okay, first of all, I'm going to double protect. And that should pretty much give me the game then. Okay, so he's just using the same moves. Oh, he's not. Okay. Okay, if he's going for the low kick, I'll just disable the Hyper Voice and get off another Intimidate with Scrafty. Wow, that still does tons of damage. Okay, so our opponent ends up forfeiting at this point, which is fair enough. I mean, it was pretty much over. Right, so let's get into our second battle. Alright, so next battle should get us to 1600 if we win. And then another 100 points and then the battles should start being a bit more fun. I mean, I've been to about 1800 a couple of times with this team, so I guess the goal would be sort of that kind of range. Alright, so we face a 1500 and a Mega Absol. I haven't seen that one in forever. Alright, but I guess they do have the combo of Aegislash and Sylveon, and I don't really want to use my Scrafty against those, so I'll just keep it in the back for the time being. I'm really excited to see what Mega Absol can do. I have no idea, so... But I do know it gets quite a bit of speed upon Mega evolving, so I'm not gonna wait too long with my attacks. I'm just gonna take whatever the bird sends at me. I mean, unless it's Choice Band, it shouldn't KO, and the Choice Band variants are less common now, so... Tailwind, okay. Right. Okay, okay. Right. Well, he has two physical attackers, so... I think at this point I'm just gonna go for the double protect, because I want to set up the... Trick Room later. I have no idea what he's gonna do, so I kind of want to just see and take it from there. I do have the Intimidate against both of his physical attackers, so not the end of the world. Okay, so he's doubled into the Dugong. Is he gonna do that again? I feel like I want to send in Scrafty here. I feel like he's gonna double target the other slot now. The question is, who do I want to die? I could bring in my Gothitelle here and disable the knockoff. Oh, but no, he's got Tailwind. I always lose to Tailwind, so I need to pay more attention to that. Okay, so let's try this. Tailwind's one of those things which I always forget, and I lose to it every time, so now I'm forcing myself to pay attention when someone uses Tailwind. Okay, did he double up into that slot? No, he didn't. Okay. I don't need to set up Tailwind, I can just bring the Gengar back in, right? And I'll fake out the... I'll fake out this guy. Just in case he decides to U-turn, I'd like to avoid that. Okay, that still did more than I thought. Cool to see a Mega Absol though. Okay, Rotom. And Sylveon. I don't think any of those is gonna be scarfed, so I'm just gonna go for the... I'm gonna switch into my... Who do I want to switch into? I do want to switch into someone though. I'll switch into Jugo. I guess I could have protected as well. Yeah, that would have been fine too. Okay, but if he's protecting then that's game. Yeah, I should have probably protected this Crafty, and then if the Gengar dies, then I can bring in the Jugong, fake out, and then this Crafty should be safe. But okay, at this point it doesn't really matter. I'll Trick Room with the Goth and then just fake out the Hyper Voice. Oh, nope, I do not want to forfeit. I'll go rest and switch in my Scrafty. Okay, so he forfeits then. Right, so that should bring us to 1600. Right, that was our second match for the day. Thanks for watching guys, and see you for the next episode.